Okay.
Hello, everybody. Woo! Hello. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. It is December 2. We are in Hanukkah right now and happily celebrating Hanukkah today with Caron Dale. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, all the folks out there on Facebook Live. You're here for the Daily Antidote of Song, day 606, I think, of continuous singing one sing-along song every day. And I'm super happy that everyone has joined today. And hello, of course, to everybody here in our Daily Antidote room. Hello to Caron Dale, who's going to be singing with us today. Hi to Anna, who's running the tech. Thank you, Anna. Hello to Al, already strumming on his guitar, and Annette in California. Hello, Jaden, coming in possibly from Busy's house, I'm not sure. Hi to Hoda in British Columbia. And hello, Aloysius, or the Sky in Aloysius' neighborhood, coming in from Western Mass. Hello to Mabel, also in Massachusetts, and one very happy cinnamon bear. Hi, Becky in BC, and hello to Dally in Maryland. Hello to Deborah in Kentucky, and Christiana and Bob in Maryland. Hi, Jean in Pittsburgh. We haven't seen you for a while. We're glad you're back. Nice to see your face again. Hello to Susan in Ohio. Busy Graham, Carpe Diem Arts. Great to see you. Thank you so much for all your support in making this Daily Antidote go, go, go. Hello to Shari in New Hampshire. Sarah in Texas. Dan in Virginia. Amanda and Miles in Michigan. Hello to Kate in Charlottesville. And let's see, we got a little feedback somewhere, Noise. Can somebody, oh wait, I got it. Okay, so Kate in Charlottesville, hello, nice to see you today. And Arlene in California. Hi, Dane, glad to have you with us again today. Hi, Carolyn in Boise, Idaho, nice to see you today. And Karen in Oregon, hello. Going to page 2, let's see who's here. It's Phil with Ruth in what? It's Phil with Ruth? That's crazy. Okay, everybody take a pause and check that out. That's Phil from Totnes and Ruth from Birmingham, and they are both people that I only know from in here. Did you guys know each other before? Did you know each other before? Did you know each other before the Daily? A little, okay, I love it. Hello to Phil with Ruth in Totnes. I'm so loving this. Bonnie in Idaho, hello. Martha in Oregon, hello. And I'm going to apologize now if my video and my voice aren't synced up. I have not so great Wi-Fi where I am right now. So Martha, great to see you again. And Rosalie, glad to see you and hope you're healing well. Hello, Johnny, who's going to be singing with us at some point soon. Glad to see you. Luda and Victoria, hello. Nice heart for you today, too, and for everybody in this room. Kathy in Virginia, hi, nice to see your smile. Bob in Tucson, glad to have you back. Cliff in Vermont with Lynn behind him. Nice to see both of you. And Ann in Nashville. And Jim in New York City. Hello, back in New York City and no longer in Charlottesville. Hello to Carol in Connecticut. Sandy in Western North Carolina. Hello. Oh, it looks so sunny where you are. It's quite snowy where I am. Kirsten, nice to see you this morning. Thanks for being here. And Caroline in DC. And Penny and Ralph in Victoria. Hello and hello. Hi, Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State. Hello to Fred in Silver Spring, Maryland. Cricket, hello, also in Maryland. Susan McCaig, I'm not sure if you're new to us today. Hello, glad to have you with us, and thanks for joining. Hello, Lynn in Connecticut. Nice to be talking to you so much these days. Mary Bircher, thank you for being here today. And Steve and Michelle in Silver Spring, hello. Brian McLaughlin in Maryland, hello. Jane in Texas, hello. And folks off video, Louise, Diane in Puerto Rico, Jane, Isabel in Florida, Alan in Maryland, Lisa in Vancouver, Joni, and anybody else I'm missing, hello. I'm so glad you are all here today. Let's all take a deep breath. It's really beautiful to see all of you and to be here celebrating Hanukkah. We are a couple of days in now, I think, and we have with us today someone who was in the room with us once before. In case you've forgotten, we had a spectacular time with her, and I'm super excited today to be on another Caron Dale journey. Caron is a cantor, a singer-songwriter, a lover of all things musical, and not a local to the DC area. In fact, born in Canada, raised in Connecticut, so all my Connecticut people may actually, I don't know Caron from somewhere on her journey. And she's bringing us a song, a Hanukkah song that she wrote, and I'm super excited, Caron, to be sharing this with you. Can you please go ahead and tell us a little bit about your song and teach us your chorus?
I'd be thrilled. Hi, everybody. Oh, my goodness, from all over. This is so exciting. What you do every day. It just, Joe, thank you for everything. And Carpe Diem Arts. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, I just had to get that out. So, we are going to do a Hanukkah song. And here's the story behind the Hanukkah song. There is a wonderful nonprofit, excuse me, that is based here in DC, started in DC, was intended to be local, and has grown to provide instruments to students who could not otherwise afford them from around the world now. It's called Hungry for Music. And one of the ways that they make, excuse me, I'm sorry, that they raise money is they put out CDs, themed CDs. So they've had Christmas CDs, they've had baseball themed CDs. And for their first Hanukkah themed CD, they went to a number of bands. I have a band called Lox Vodka, not serving the food today, but we're going to serve up the music. So they came to us to ask us to contribute a song. Well, we were very honored. But here's the thing. So we're given an opportunity to put one song on the CD. You want to make it a really good song. So we had some options. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay. Everybody knows it, but it's not the message that we wanted to give, so we did not include that one. Then there was Chanukah, oh Chanukah, come light the menorah, but everybody knows that one, and it's a standard, and it's great. It's on the CD, but we didn't want to do it. I wanted to tell the Hanukkah story in a way that I'd never heard it told before. So I couldn't find one that I really liked. So I wrote one. But I put it to the melody of This Little Light of Mine, as I truly feel that here in our country, in our hemisphere, and in our world, it's a wonderful way to bring people together. So that's the story behind a Hanukkah feast. Here's the little CD. So I think you're getting some reflection, but let's see if I bring it a little closer. And the song actually got very good reviews. Today, I want your reviews, and I'm going to ask you to join me. So here we go. The chorus. These Hanukkah lights are a sign, and we're going to let them shine 3 times. Yours and mine, oh so fine, let them shine. Let's see what we can do. And the beauty of this, the sadness is that we're not in person. The beauty is we can see each other. I'm doing it in D for all of you who have instruments, in the key of D, and you can sing at the top of your lungs. Oh, these Hanukkah lights are a sign, and we're gonna let them shine. These Hanukkah lights are a sign, and we're gonna let them shine. These Hanukkah lights are a sign, and we're gonna let them shine. Yours and mine, oh so fine, let them shine. All right, so now we're going to tell the story. It goes something like this. 2,200 years ago, we were ordered to reject our God. 2,200 years ago, the king decreed this with a nod. 2,200 years ago, Antiochus made it law. We couldn't be free, we couldn't be free, we couldn't be free. These Hanukkah lights are a sign, and I'm gonna let it shine. Oh yeah, these Hanukkah lights are a sign, and we're gonna let them shine. You can do this. These Hanukkah lights are a sign, and we're gonna let them shine. Yours and mine, we're so fine, let them shine. The Maccabee brothers fighting day and night. The Maccabee brothers for what they knew was right. The Maccabee brothers hammering with all their might to set us free, to set us free, to set us free. These Hanukkah lights are a sign, and we're gonna let them shine. Oh yeah, these Hanukkah lights, they're a sign, and we're gonna let them shine. These Hanukkah lights are a sign, and we're gonna let them shine. Yours and mine, oh so fine, let them shine. A desecrated show, oh, how our soul did bleed, oh yeah. A desecrated show, no net I mean. A desecrated show, we gotta find the oil we need to be free, to be free, to be free. These Hanukkah lights are a sign, and we're gonna let them shine. Well, yeah, these Hanukkah lights, well, they're a sign, we're gonna let them shine. These Hanukkah lights are a sign, and we're gonna let them shine. Yours and mine, oh so fine, let them shine. A mighty miracle, oil for one day, lasted 8. A mighty miracle, we no longer have to wait. Mighty miracle, finished on the 25th of Kislev. Now we're free, now we're free, now we're free. Last time, everybody, here we go. These Hanukkah lights are a sign, and we're gonna let them shine. Whoa, yeah, these Hanukkah lights, they're a sign, we're gonna let them shine. These Hanukkah lights are a sign, and we're gonna let them shine. Yours and mine, oh so fine, let them shine. 'Cause we are free to be who we want to be. So let them shine, let them shine, let them shine.
Woo! Thank you, Caron Dale. That was so much fun to sing new words to a song that I've known my whole life, and to look at it or think about it in a whole other context of a storytelling vehicle was really, really cool. And it was amazing. You exactly have it right. Like, it's a song that has so much impact in our culture that it makes, I think, potentially people more receptive or more open to hearing or learning because there's already a familiarity. So thank you. That was great. Let's all thank Caron for a wonderful song. Caron, can you tell us a little bit about how you are feeling in the midst of this Hanukkah season?
So it's a great question, Joe. These Hanukkah lights are a sign, talks about light. This little light of mine is about light. This is a season of light, no matter what religion, no matter if you are part of a religion, it's about light. It's about letting light in. And generally, it's a wonderful season. Now we have challenges. We've had challenges for almost 2 years now with COVID. And we all know, as we say, there's a wonderful word in Yiddish, tsuris. My grandmother would watch her troubles on TV. Those would be the soap operas, and we would talk about them. So we would call them her troubles, her tsuris. But truly, the word translates as the difficulties, the difficulties, the sorrows. We all know what those are. So I guess I sort of feel that this time of the year, it's really more important than ever to count our blessings, to remember them, no matter what we're going through. There's something to be grateful for, some blessings to count. So that's where I'm coming from.
Beautiful, Caron. Thank you. So you're actually 2 days late to be in the middle of our gratitude week. But one of the things I think we started talking about a bit during our gratitude week was that actually it's kind of like the whole point of the Daily Antidote is like it's gratitude day every day, right? And so we're here in this room very often, even while we're touching on challenging topics or really grieving something that's going on in the greater world around us, there's still this recognition of the gratitude of community, the grateful or ability to be grateful for community, for singing, and for being able to be in a sort of deep think with people who care. And so that is amazing that you brought up that word, because I have been thinking about that word ever so much lately. And I'm also curious to know how your role as cantor changes in the Hanukkah season. You mentioned you might be a little teeny bit busy right now.
um, even with it's interesting with this whole COVID thing. Normally, I have 8, 9 gigs for during this season. Uh, I have a number of gigs like this that are on Zoom. We've lost a lot of the in-person ones, and now with this new Omicron, everybody's pulling back even more. Um, so I'm doing a lot more either in person or very much smaller groups. But I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to not just spread the light, but have the light shown on me. Because I feel like a day like this, I'm going to walk away after this wonderful half hour, and you will all have filled me. I'm looking here. There are 59 participants from so many places. So I'm just walking around with an attitude of gratitude right now.
That is spectacular. So yesterday, somebody put, or maybe it was the day before, or maybe it was 600 days ago. I don't know. Somebody put in the chat something about the notion that they came in with a certain kind of energy, but
Yeah.
then left with a different kind of energy. And I think what's been beautiful about this project is that it's a two-way thing. It's sometimes the song leaders who are saying that we change their energy as opposed to the fact that they're changing our energy, or at the same time. And so I think that's totally beautiful. So one of the things I also love about this community is that I sometimes call it the University of Daily Antidote, because there's people putting things in the chat, questions about different words you use, and then there's people answering the questions in the chat. Like, we don't even need you or me on this subject, because there's everybody in the room taking care of it for us. So there were questions about Ner Tamid, which I'm sure I'm going to pronounce wrong.
You,
Somebody wrote, Susan G said, a Hanukkah miracle rhyming soul did bleed with Ner Tamid, which I think is an awesome way of putting it. But can you tell us a little bit about that? Lynn has graciously answered some of the meaning of it.
I'm just seeing this the chat now, so I may be repeating what others have written. Um, oh, thanks for that note, Busy. So the Ner Tamid is the eternal light. The eternal light hangs over the ark, which holds the Torah scrolls, the 5 books of Moses in the big parchment scrolls, and it has to be lit all the time. So when the Greek Assyrians came and desecrated the Holy Temple, and they the point of the holiday is that they didn't allow us religious freedom, and unfortunately, this song is very relevant today in places around the world, and whether it's religious freedom or other freedoms. So the miracle of the oil is that this Ner Tamid that hangs above the Holy Ark was, of course, not lit. So the Maccabees, this was the family, led by Judah Maccabee, the of 5 brothers. They were sort of this guerrilla tribe that came from the mountains, and they actually won the temple back. They came, they cleaned it up, and they found a little bit of oil, and there was just enough oil to last for one day. But back in the day, it took 8 days to make the oil you needed to burn. This is olive oil, but it had to be processed in a certain way. It took 8 days. But they lit the Ner Tamid, the eternal light, and the miracle was that oil that was good enough to last for one day lasted for 8. So that's one of the miracles of Hanukkah.
That's beautiful. So I don't know if you just said this because I was also trying to catch up on the chat. The word ner, N-E''E', is that never, or is it mean something different? I always think of that as meaning never with the V gone.
It does in English. Ner Tamid is Hebrew. Ner is light. When you light the Hanukkah candles, you're lighting the lights, the Ner. And Tamid means always or eternal or ever.
Perfect. Thank you.
And
Thank
then
you.
you'll
Thank you.
also hear in the song I wrote, Mighty Miracle finished on the 25th of Kislev. Kislev is the month that we are in now. It's on the Hebrew calendar. And by the way, it's a great opportunity for those who wonder why we light candles at night. So if you go back to Genesis at the very beginning, literally Bereshit, in the beginning, that very first chapter, it talks about what God created. There was night and there was day, the first day. And so in right there, it says night first. So we go by a lunar calendar where we begin the holiday or begin every day starts at nighttime. And that's why we light candles for the next, what we would consider the next day in the evening.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you so much. I could stay in this room for hours and just keep this conversation going. But I do know that you actually, in addition to having a busy season, I know that we also have our tech person in the middle of a very busy season. So before everybody starts popping off the screen and leaving us, I'm wondering if you could sing the chorus maybe a couple more times with us, or maybe throw in one more verse so we can kind of put it back in our heads again before we go.
Oh, I would be so honored. All right, so I think we know the chorus. Let's try it. These Hanukkah lights are a sign. We're gonna let them shine. Oh yeah, these Hanukkah lights are a sign. We're gonna let them shine. Here's the guitar for those who are playing. These Hanukkah lights are a sign, and we're gonna let them shine. Yours and mine, we're so fine. Let them shine. Here's that last verse. A mighty miracle, oil for one day, lasted 8. A mighty miracle, we no longer have to wait. A mighty miracle, finished on the 25th of Kislev. Now we're free, yeah, 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 oh yeah, we're free. Last time. Lights are a sign, and we're gonna let them shine. Oh yeah, these Hanukkah lights, they're a sign. We're gonna let them shine. These Hanukkah lights are a sign, and we're gonna let them shine. Yours and mine, oh so fine. Let them shine. 'Cause we are free to be who we want to be. So let them shine, let them shine, let them shine. Hey, I also want to wish everybody happy holidays, whether it's a happy Chanukah, happy Kwanzaa, a Merry Christmas, whatever you're celebrating in whatever religion, whatever place. And if you're not celebrating a religion, I just wish you all the warmth of the lights that shine.
Thank you, Karen. That's beautiful. Thank you again from everybody here at the Daily Antidote of Song for bringing us that fun song. And hope that we'll get a chance to sing with you again really soon during a season where you're not so busy. And maybe we can pick your brain even more when we have time to really get into some more things about your traditions. And good luck with your Hanukkah season. Thank you again, Karen, for being here.
Thanks
and
for having
thank
me.
you again. Yeah, we love having you. Thank you again to everybody out there on Facebook Live for joining us today. Please come back again tomorrow. We have a whole nother bunch of weeks of holiday and winter singing, plus a bunch of other events we're going to be announcing. So stick around and join us for as much as you can. Thank you.